A meal in Dubai can cost you less than $2. A cocktail in the same city can cost you 30. Welcome to the most misunderstood destination on earth. Dubai has a reputation problem. Ask most travelers about it and you'll hear two completely opposite things. Either it's an impossibly glamorous playground for billionaires where you'll blow your entire savings in a weekend, or it's somehow cheaper than people expect and worth every penny. Both of those things are partially true, and that's exactly what makes Dubai so difficult to budget for without real, current, honest information. The city exists in multiple economic realities simultaneously. You can eat a full shawarma lunch for the equivalent of $2 in Deira, then walk into a rooftop bar in downtown and spend $40 on a single glass of wine. Both experiences are genuinely Dubai. In this video, we are cutting through the myth entirely. We're going category by category: accommodation, food, transport, attractions, and giving you real 2026 price ranges in both UAE dirhams and US dollars, so that no matter what kind of traveler you are, you leave here knowing exactly what Dubai will actually cost you. Let's start where your budget lives or dies: where you sleep. Dubai's accommodation market is genuinely one of the most stratified in the world, meaning there is a legitimate option at almost every price point, but the gaps between those price points are enormous. At the budget end, Dubai has a growing hostel scene concentrated primarily in the Deira and Bur Dubai neighborhoods on the older side of the creek. Expect to pay between 50 and 90 dirhams per night for a dormitory bed. That's roughly 14 to 25 US dollars. These hostels are generally clean, well located near metro stations, and surrounded by the city's best cheap food options. Private rooms in budget guesthouses in the same area run between 150 and 250 dirhams per night, or $40 to $70. Moving into mid-range territory, 3- and 4-star hotels in areas like Jumeirah, Al Barsha, and near Dubai Marina typically run between 400 and 900 dirhams per night, roughly $110 to $245. This bracket gives you a genuine hotel experience with pool access, breakfast options, and proximity to the main tourist corridor. The value in this bracket is actually quite strong compared to equivalent hotels in London or Sydney. Then there's luxury. Dubai's 5-star market is globally famous and genuinely competitive at the upper end. Hotels like the Atlantis, the Address Downtown, or anything on Palm Jumeirah start at around 1,500 dirhams per night, $400, and scale upward with no real ceiling. The Burj Al Arab, if you're curious, starts at approximately 5,000 dirhams per night for the entry suite. For value, the smartest move for most travelers is the Al Barsha and Jumeirah beach residence areas, solid mid-range options with easy metro and tram access to everything the city offers. Food in Dubai is one of the great underrated pleasures of travel, and it is far cheaper than the city's reputation suggests, if you know where to eat. Starting at the bottom of the price ladder, the Deira district and the areas around the old souks are home to some of the finest and cheapest street food in the entire Middle East. A shawarma from a street-side stall runs between 5 and 12 dirhams, $1 to $3. A full biryani plate at an Indian or Pakistani cafeteria-style restaurant will cost you between 15 and 30 dirhams, $4 to $8. A falafel wrap, a samosa, a fresh juice from one of the dozens of juice bars lining the older streets. You can eat genuinely well in this part of Dubai for under 30 dirhams a meal without any difficulty. Mall food courts, which Dubai has in extraordinary abundance, represent the mid-tier option. Expect to pay between 40 and 80 dirhams for a full meal, $11 to $22. The quality is consistently decent, the air conditioning is excellent, and the variety is staggering. Dubai Mall alone contains food options representing more than 30 cuisines. Mid-range sit-down restaurants, the kind with table service, decent ambience, and a proper menu, typically run between 100 and 200 dirhams per person including a soft drink, $27 to $55. Fine dining in Dubai is, as you'd expect, a different universe entirely. A tasting menu at a high-end restaurant in the DIFC or downtown area can reach 500 to 1,500 dirhams per person without wine. Now, alcohol. This is where Dubai surprises people, and not pleasantly. Because alcohol is only legally served in licensed venues attached to hotels, clubs, and specific restaurants, it carries significant markup. A beer at a hotel bar runs between 40 and 60 dirhams, $11 to $16. A cocktail at a rooftop venue will cost between 60 and 120 dirhams. A bottle of wine at a restaurant starts at around 200 dirhams and climbs steeply from there. The one relief valve is happy hour. Most hotel bars in Dubai run aggressive happy hour promotions, typically 2-for-1 deals between 5 and 8 in the evening, and if you plan your drinking around these windows, you can cut your alcohol bill in half. For self-caterers, Dubai's supermarkets are well stocked and reasonably priced for most staples. A week's worth of basic groceries, bread, eggs, vegetables, fruit, chicken, water, will cost between 200 and 350 dirhams for a single person. Alcohol is available from licensed bottle shops like MMI and African and Eastern, with a beer 6-pack running around 50 to 65 dirhams. Getting around Dubai is genuinely one of the most affordable parts of the trip, provided you use the right tools. The Dubai Metro is clean, air-conditioned, punctual, and covers the most important tourist corridor, running from the airport all the way through downtown, past the Mall of the Emirates, and out toward Dubai Marina. A single metro journey costs between 3 and 8 dirhams depending on the number of zones, under $2 per trip. To use the metro, you need a Noll card, which is Dubai's reloadable transit card. You pick one up at any metro station for 25 dirhams, $6, which includes 10 dirhams of preloaded credit. You can top it up at machines throughout the network. One card covers metro, bus, tram, and water bus services. Get this on your first day. It will save you money every single day after. Airport transfer on the metro from Dubai International Airport to central downtown costs around 9 to 12 dirhams, roughly $3. Compare that to a taxi from the same airport to downtown, which runs between 60 and 90 dirhams, $16 to $25, and you can see why the metro card pays for itself before you've even reached your hotel. For taxis, Dubai uses a metered system that is considerably cheaper than equivalent cities in Western Europe. A typical cross-city cab ride, say, from Dubai Marina to the Gold Souk in Deira, costs between 35 and 60 dirhams. Uber and Careem both operate in the city and offer competitive pricing, often matching or slightly undercutting the taxi meter for standard routes. Car rental starts at around 150 dirhams per day for a basic economy vehicle from reputable companies at the airport, $40, rising to 300 plus for mid-range SUVs. Renting gives you access to areas the metro doesn't reach, but parking in central areas can be both difficult and costly, so weigh that up before committing. Here's where Dubai can genuinely hurt a travel budget if you're not selective. The city's headline attractions are spectacular and expensive. Entry to the Burj Khalifa observation deck on the 124th floor, the at the top experience, costs around 149 dirhams in advance, or around $40. If you want the higher sky view experience on the 148th floor, prices rise to around 260 dirhams. Book in advance online. Walk-up tickets at the desk can cost significantly more. Desert safaris, which are arguably the quintessential Dubai experience, are sold through dozens of tour operators and range from around 150 dirhams for a basic shared sunset safari to 450 dirhams or more for a premium private experience with dinner, sandboarding, and camel rides. Shop around. Quality varies significantly at the budget end. Theme parks are a major cost consideration. IMG Worlds of Adventure, Legoland, and MotionGate all charge in the range of 250 to 350 dirhams per adult entry. These parks are genuinely world-class but represent a significant daily spend. Beach access is a hidden cost that catches many visitors off guard. Dubai's most famous beaches, Jumeirah Beach, Kite Beach, and the public JBR Beach, are completely free to access and well-maintained with clean facilities. However, the beach clubs attached to hotels, which offer sunbeds, pool access, and food service, charge between 150 and 400 dirhams for day entry, sometimes redeemable against food and drink. For free experiences, Dubai delivers surprisingly well. The Dubai Fountain Show runs every evening outside the Dubai Mall at no charge. The Gold Souk and Spice Souk in Deira are free to walk. The Museum of the Future exterior and surrounding area around Emirates Towers is worth an hour of your time at zero cost. Abra, traditional wooden boat, crossings across the Dubai Creek cost 1 dirham. 1 dirham, that's the cheapest iconic travel experience in any major city on earth. Let's put all of this together. If you are a budget traveler, aiming to spend between $60 and $80 per day, this is entirely achievable in Dubai in 2026. You sleep in a Deira hostel dorm for $20. You eat shawarma and biryani for $8 to $12 across 3 meals. You use the metro exclusively. You skip the paid attractions or choose one per trip. You drink non-alcoholic beverages. You hit the free beach, the free fountain show, and walk the souks. Dubai at this level is genuinely affordable and genuinely rewarding. For a mid-range traveler spending $150 to $250 per day, you are in the sweet spot of Dubai travel. A 3-star hotel in Al Barsha or JBR at $120 a night. A mix of mall food court meals and one proper sit-down dinner per day. Metro plus occasional Uber. One paid attraction every other day. One happy hour drink in the evening. This is a comfortable, full Dubai experience with access to most of what makes the city worth visiting. At the luxury tier, $500 and above per day, Dubai genuinely delivers value that's hard to find in equivalent cities. The 5-star hotels here compete with the best in the world. The fine dining scene is legitimate. The private desert experiences are extraordinary. And because the UAE has no personal income tax, the labor cost structure for luxury hospitality is different from New York or Paris, meaning your 5-star dirham often goes further than you'd expect. A few hacks that can significantly alter your Dubai budget. The Dubai Pass, available through various tour aggregators, bundles major attractions at a meaningful discount compared to purchasing individually. If you plan to hit 4 or more paid venues in a trip, run the maths before you buy. Travel in May or June. The summer heat is extreme, but hotels slash prices dramatically, sometimes by 40 to 60% versus winter peak rates, and the indoor experiences like malls and museums are entirely unaffected by temperature. Buy your Burj Khalifa ticket online, at least 24 hours in advance, to avoid the premium walk-up rate. Use Entertainer app or similar local discount platforms. They're widely used in Dubai and offer 2-for-1 deals at hundreds of restaurants and attractions. For shopping, Dubai's tax-free status on most consumer goods means electronics, jewelry, and perfume can offer genuine savings versus European or Australian retail prices. The annual Dubai Shopping Festival, typically running January and February, layers additional discounts on top of the already tax-free baseline. If this breakdown saved you money before you even booked your flight, subscribe right now. Every week we produce exactly this kind of honest, practical travel intelligence. And if you're still deciding whether Dubai is not the city of pure luxury excess it's marketed as, and it's not a hidden budget gem either. It is a city of extraordinary contrasts, where 1 dirham gets you across a historic waterway on a wooden boat, and 260 dirhams gets you to the top of the tallest building on earth. The honest verdict is this: come with a plan, understand where the costs hide, and Dubai will reward you far more than its reputation promises.